The purpose of this course is to help you understand how to use sleep to succeed in the rest of your lives. And so we want to convey to you why sleep is important, what it takes to sleep strong, as it were, and what you can learn about the internal organization and timing of sleep, and how it kind of fits into your lives. We're particularly interested, because we are a sleep deficient society, in having you think about, and this is very much related to your capstone project, for you to identify sort of sleep stealers in the environment, things that are public policy issues that make it difficult for not just you, but people in general to get the sleep that they need. Because a lot of things have changed over the last century that have made sleeping much more difficult than it was a century. And so we want you to think about those institutionalized, in many cases, factors and issues that cause the pervasive sleeplessness in our society, and then think about what solutions that you might be able to think about and come up with to address those.
It was about 3:30 in the afternoon. I got a call from my friend telling me that there'd been a serious accident. I was about a 5-minute trip from where the accident happened, about where we are now. The driver of the other car veered across all 4 lanes of traffic. And right here on the side of the road, my family died. I lost my wife, my son, and my daughter because someone was behind the wheel who had not had enough sleep. If we truly understood the importance and the need for proper rest, tragedies like mine would never happen.
The sleep of Americans is being decimated.
There are substantial numbers in the American population who sleep 5 hours and less per night.
You don't know how much sleep you've lost until it hits you.
Percentage-wise, adolescents are most prone to sleep deprivation.
I haven't had any sleep. I don't know what it is. If it's the pressure, kind of the pressure that I put myself under.
We underestimate the power of our need for sleep.
When you get your rank, you're there because the Army wants you to think strategically. If you're getting less than 6 hours of sleep, you're cognitively impaired.
Short sleep is a risk factor for obesity.
And there's evidence that sleep loss may promote disorders such as Alzheimer's disease.
If you don't get the restorative sleep that you need, cancer is going to grow so much faster.
Sleep apnea is really a killer.
Insomnia is associated with increased risk for depression, anxiety disorders, substance use disorders.
The drugs that are commonly available impair every cognitive function. And millions of people take these drugs, and bad things happen in the middle of the night.
When sleep gets shorter than 7 hours a night, you tend to see escalation in obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and death.